Crunchy.
Hello, Crunch community. We're going to be reacting to Terrifier, the arcade game. Um, I didn't know Terrifier was that popular to get an arcade game,
Dude,
but
how do you not know it's that popular, dude? You just haven't seen any of the movies, dude. That's what it is.
I haven't, bro.
You haven't seen any of the movies. You're not understanding the hype right now. We just got Terrifier 3. I just watched it last weekend, man. It is a great movie. It is the perfect balance of 1 and 2. It truly is.
I don't know, man.
You need to just check them out, dude. What? Okay, but I will warn you, if you're gonna watch, like they age according to their budget. So like the first one, very grungy. It's a fan-made film. It's got a low budget, low cost production on that one. So it shows. And the story is not really there, but you do get a lot of grotesque kills. Part 2, as the director and creator has described it, is like Dream Warriors. So like from the Freddy Krueger series of Dream Warriors. So he got to explain a bunch of lore. He explored a lot of different ideas. Has a lot of story there for us, along with kills, because I think the gore part of Art the Clown is definitely prominent. And in part 3, dude, gives you and get it. It's the perfect blend. That's the only way I can describe it. It's the perfect blend of 1 and 2. It gets everything together. They got a like triple, quadruple their budget from the second one, and they made it count, dude. And the guy who plays Art the Clown, I can't remember his full name, but something Thornton. He is phenomenal at playing this character. And I think we haven't really gotten a character that is silent and humiliating to you, because we have Chucky, we have Freddy, who are the talkers. They are the people who are going to make fun of you. They are talking you down the whole time. They're mocking you. And then you have Freddy Krueger. I'm sorry, no Freddy. Jason, and then you have Michael Myers, the silent types. Don't say anything, and that's part of their horror. Art the Clown, again, comes together and brings you both. He's a mime clown. So he doesn't say anything to you, but his facial expressions and nonverbals will keep you laughing throughout the entire film. No matter how gross or how bad Art is making you feel for the characters, you can't help but give a chuckle every once in a while because of his nonverbals, his facial expressions, and how giddy he looks sometimes. Like he's an actual cartoon character. And now I'm learning that there is a video game coming out with Art the Clown, and I'm here for it, bro. I may not even I'm gonna play this game. I don't care how much it costs. I'm gonna buy this game. I'm gonna support Art the Clown, dude, because they have been putting out bangers with as little money and budget as possible.
Maybe in a blue moon, or I don't know. Maybe there's nothing to watch. I'll try watching Terrifier, man.
Dude, you need.
Maybe I'll give it a shot.
You cannot tell me you're a horror fan and then go
just skip
and say
out one horror movie.
Yes, dude, because we are seeing the birth of a horror icon, and along with that, we're seeing the birth of a scream queen as well with Lauren Lavera. She has done a phenomenal job playing the counterpart to Art the Clown. They have written her well, and her performance in part 3 outshines part 2. So I think that we are getting both worlds. We are getting both the birth of a horror icon, which I think it's almost solidified at this point. He has this trilogy, and he also has lore built up enough to, I think, solidify him as horror icon at this point. We'll have to see where that goes. I want to say it is already, but Lauren Lavera is very well making the case for a scream queen as well, because she is a phenomenally written character as well.
I'll give it a shot. I'll try to give it a shot.
You should have given this shot a while back, dude, when I told you about these movies.
But let's go deep dive. I don't think I'm playing this game, bro.
RP2M.
We'll see how it is. Let me check it out.
As knowing the games you play, I don't think you're gonna touch this game at all.
We'll see. Let's see. Holy shit. Dear Lord. No, I play this. Look at that.
Okay, I thought it was a platformer. Okay, so it's a
It's a beat 'em
fucking.
up, dude. I'm down for this,
That's
bro.
cool.
Oh,
That's
hell
cool.
yeah.
That's really cool. I did not know it was a fucking. He's fucking right on
Dude.
it.
A beat 'em up? Brother, I'm in it. And it's on Nintendo Switch, bro. This might be the bloodiest game on Nintendo Switch. Hands down.
Okay, okay. That was. I thought it was gonna be a platformer by what it looked like, but okay, a little Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up action.
Yeah, dude. I'm here for it. I am here. I'll buy that game. Especially if it's multiplayer, brother. Come on, I'm gonna get you to play that game with me.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's
like
on
how
Steam.
go back to the character selection. I want to see the other two characters because I know I saw the little girl as one, which she's in part 2. Oh, dude, that's Chris Jericho.
That's not Chris Jericho.
That's Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is in Terrifier 2 and 3.
What?
He's in Terrifier 2 and 3, bro.
That is hilarious. What is he
I don't
doing
know.
there?
I don't know his relation, but I think him and the director have some kind of relationship before he did Terrifier. So he wanted to be in the movie, if I remember right. So he's in Terrifier 2 and in Terrifier 3.
Okay,
But that's definitely Chris Jericho, the little psych ward guy.
That's fun. Okay. Well, maybe I won't be a fan of the movies, but I'll be a fan of this video game. I love
You
beat 'em
will
up.
be a fan of the movies, dude. You have to check them out. You have to at this point, dude. Now that we're on part 3, you have to have a marathon, dude. You have to watch part 1 and 2.
Damn, bro, just making me go ahead and indulge all this. Like, well, I mean, I guess I could watch the Saw movies in one after the other. So maybe I could do it with Terrifier.
I'm just saying, dude. And then the best part about it is I think part 1 and 2 like happen right after each other, and I like movies that happen like that. Kind of like how in Child's Play, they do like the right back to back what happens. And I think that part 1 and part 2 pretty sync pretty well with each other. But like I said, dude, part 3 is definitely making the case for themselves to be horror icons and scream queens. Like it's great, dude. I think we legitimately have the birth of that, because Art the Clown, like I can't remember his full name, but something Thornton. He makes me laugh all the time, dude, on screen. And it's just so fun to see him be Art the Clown. And I think they also have promotional videos with Spirit Halloween too, as like him dressed up as Art the Clown, being in Spirit Halloween, scaring people and stuff. So you get a little bit of a taste of his character there too, because he looks like he actually plays his character in there too, because Art the Clown isn't always cynical. And I think that's the fun part, because there's this whole scene in part 3 where I that's one of my favorite scenes with him. Like he just has like this whole like entire scene with this Santa Claus, and he's like a child, like it's actually funny. Like it's a fun sequence. And it's just to show more to his character. He doesn't have to just be this menacing person all the time. He's also able to make you laugh in an actual fun way.
Okay. So I was thinking, like, what's the most goriest thing that I just got totally disgusted by? It was Green Inferno. The Green Inferno.
Yeah, that's actual true horror. Yeah, I can see that. I can see being grossed out by that.
So I don't know how much of a level is it? Is it just like on par with
I don't
Green
know. I don't know
Inferno?
how to balance that, because in Green Inferno, there's like it builds that ambiance of dread and horror, and it's very much like gritty. It's like gritty horror. It's cynical. It's different than like seeing like just like a mass murderer serial killer type of gore. Because I mean, in Art the Clown's kills, for the most part, like what I think they did a really good job in part 3 was actually building characters that you don't want to see die. But for the most part, in part 1 and 2, they kind of just have throwaway characters for the most part. So they just kind of just experience grotesque, gruesome kills. And I think I'll say that the gore is more, but the actual horror of it isn't as much as Green Inferno. I think that's the best way to describe it. But there is a lot of gore. There is a lot of gore. So I don't know how to exactly explain it to you. But like I said, all I can do is warn you that it is gory, it is grotesque, and the practical effects make it so much worse, but so good at the same time.
So I just watched number 3.
I think you watched part 1 and 2 before part 3.
Part 1 and 2. All right, giving me
Give it
freaking
a
hope.
shot, dude. Just give it a shot. I
Okay.
promise you, it's not as bad as what you're hyping it up to be in your mind. Maybe part 1. Part 1 has 1 kill. That's like, crazy. Each that's crazy. Part 2, part 1 and 2 each have 1 kill in it. That's like, holy shit. Like they really went over the top on this one. But part 3, I feel like they try to take every kill to that next level, dude. It's crazy.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. That's and I'm keyword being try. I will try to give it a try. But all right, let us know if you're playing Terrifier, the ARTcade game. Oh, that's terrible, man. That is terrible.
I'm with it, dude. It's a beat 'em up, dude. So I'm with it. It's bloody. It looks fun. And I like that Chris Jericho is a playable character.
That's fun. This reminds me of which I can't believe they haven't remade it or they haven't put on new consoles. But there was that one beat 'em up that we played to like at the very we played till like we beat the game, me and you, with James. I'm not sure if you remember that game. It was called Charlie Murder.
Yeah, I remember that one now. Yeah.
Yeah. And so like, I'm all for it. Beat 'em ups, that was like probably the most like violent, gory beat 'em up that if I remember correctly. And I really love Charlie Murder. Charlie Murder was so much fun.
My favorites are the classics, dude. I remember the old Simpsons one that was at every arcade game, and the Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles is probably one of the best ones, in my opinion.
Those are my favorite beat 'em ups of all time, dude. I spent all my money playing those games because I lost all the time.
Yeah, I would really like to go dive in and just look at beat 'em ups and see, because there's been some really great ones, like Castle Crashers and stuff like that. So yeah, they're always so great. But anyways, let us know what your thoughts about Terrifier 3 is. Make sure to like and subscribe. All in all, stay crunchy.